guys, what's going on? It's Grant and Tyler here today with episode 17.
17, boys. There it is.
Episode 17. And today we have...
hey, episode 17, they heard it.
Athletic Alliance. It's called Havoc 137.
It's German.
Havoc 137.
Havoc 13.7 is what I like to call it.
Well, anyway, it's got 6 grams of citrulline malate. It's got 5 grams of BCAAs. It's got 2 grams of beta-alanine, 300 milligrams of caffeine. It's got a lot of work to it. So it is very high dosage.
What do you think about this? Do you think it's going to give you the tings?
Oh, which, by the way, I haven't had it. So this is...
Yes, he has not. That's the reason why we decided to do this one today. Grant has not had it, which is, you know, I'm excited.
I think it's going to.
We don't have that often enough where, like, we both haven't had something and we both haven't tried it. Well, so I'm anxious.
I mean, I typically try a sample before.
He always tries it before.
And then I have an extra sample.
Yep.
And I give it to you.
That's right.
That's really what it is. So
today we're both we're chilling today.
Yeah. So I don't even know where the tear is at.
I don't know either, but it says.
Serving size is
one packet with 600 milliliters
of water.
Of liquid, yeah. Okay.
It's Canadian. Oh, I guess it's really easy
Canadian,
to tear. It's really easy to tear.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, it's tangerine peach. Oh, God. The wind. Wind is everywhere. And
oh, gosh. Dude, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling okay. Just kind of chilled at home.
Yeah?
God. I started a series, nerdy enough. It's an anime, and
I saw her tweet. Is she in that?
Oh, no. That's Tenchi Muyo. No. That's old school.
That's Tenchi Muyo.
That's old school.
We're talking about some Dragon Ball Z action, boys?
No. That was...
God,
okay.
I'm just insulting. Like, everyone who watching this is like, shut the hell up.
Well,
how dare you disrespect?
Probably not a lot of people are probably like in it as much as I am, honestly. But, okay, so let me back up. The thing I tweeted was first anime crush because it was trending on... It was actually first cartoon crush. And then also first anime girl crush, right? Or just anime was trending. There's a lot.
I don't know, but there's a lot of this stuff, and we're going down the hatch.
But anyway, it was trending, and I was like, you know what? I guess I'll tweet it out. And so I tweeted out Ryo from Tenchi Muyo.
Tenchi Muyo.
It's an old 90s, 2000s anime. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. It's pretty much like picture like galactic fights, aliens, and it's kind of gross to think about it this way, but it's actually truth. Like, there's harem anime.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, pretty much there's a guy, then there's all these girls that fall in love with this guy. Because since anime is majority of dudes.
Oh, like, is it really?
Like, who watch it? Yeah.
Oh, who watch it? Okay.
Yeah, so it's...
So they cater to the...
Yeah, they cater a lot.
Well, sure. Just like with anything, though, you know?
Cool.
Bro, I tried to go down the hatch with it. It's too much. It's too tart.
It is tart. It's actually not bad, though.
I feel like it becomes, like, the first sensation is really tart, and then I'm like, it's not tart, actually.
But yeah, going back to it, so then I just remembered when I was younger. Yeah. Ryo was my favorite, and then, yeah, so that's why I tweeted that out.
I'm crying.
But, no, I've been starting to watch Hunter x Hunter, which you probably don't know that one either.
Nope.
Hunter x Hunter is like it's a shonen, which means like it's weekly aired anime pretty much. And do you know Naruto?
Yeah. Why do I know that name?
Naruto?
Yeah. Where have I heard that?
It's in multiple rap songs.
Okay, well then I probably know it that way. But
so Naruto, which is really interesting.
I've heard that. What is that?
It's a ninja shonen. Naruto.
God, I've heard that.
Naruto Uzumaki uses sexy jutsu.
Hold on, what's that? Isn't there a song that goes like, oh my God, that is so embarrassing.
Who is it, Logic?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Is it Logic?
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
Is it a rapper?
You know what I thought of when you said that?
What?
I don't know the exact words, but like that song that goes, "Da-na-na-na, got to Mr. Roboto."
Oh my gosh. Sticks. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Roboto, bro. That's what I thought.
It literally means thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
But Naruto.
God, I look so like
a dad.
culturally incompetent. That's the word.
Oh.
Let's say I'm so culturally incompetent.
Well, you also have to remember I've been watching pretty much anime since I was like 6.
I was gonna say you grew up with it, probably.
Yeah,
right.
I've been.
See, I never did.
So like Dragon Ball Z.
Besides Dragon Ball Z, every now and then, the only thing I really know about Dragon Ball Z is there's this green alien-looking guy that wears
God.
That's all I know. And there's
His name's Piccolo,
and they have obviously the Dragon Balls with like. And I never really knew what like the stars on each one meant, like if it had more or less.
Oh my gosh.
That's all I know.
Okay.
And it was like
there are 7 Dragon Balls.
so each star was a certain.
Yes.
And I'm gonna guess it's like Harry Potter. They gotta find them like the Horcrux or something like that.
Well, I mean, they find them multiple times in the show. So anyway, there's a lot more to that show than just that, but that show honestly paved the way to introduce anime to a younger audience.
Oh, I'm sure.
At a primetime spot, which was awesome. It's insane to see how many people are just like Dragon Ball Z got me into anime. For me, I'm like, really?
Bro, I think a couple weeks ago you had I forget what kind of socks on. And
My
then
Hero Academia.
some guy came up to you during the gym. I think we talked about it a couple episodes ago, maybe. But like, he's like, "Bro, I love your socks." And you guys were talking.
Yeah, they're
I
all
was
mine.
mid-set and I was chilling. I'm like, "Grant, come and save me! Hurry! All right, stop!"
Yeah, it's All Might for My Hero Academia, which, by the way, season 4 coming out October.
So let me ask you this then. Maybe like most people, like you said on this channel, that don't really know what's going on. If you could parlay this into another season or another genre, not necessarily genre, but another show, what would it be like? Like
The show that I'm currently watching?
yeah, like what would I know it as? Like what was like its similarities, or is it just totally left field? Like I would have no idea.
It's kind of left field.
Is it a mix of like? I mean, obviously, just like with the show, I'm sure there's main characters, there's a plot, there's...
So let me give you a little bit of a breakdown in which kind of see if you might know. So
Hit it.
In Hunter x Hunter, or also people call it Hunter x Hunter, but
These
it's
are
actually...
on Netflix.
Yes, yeah, it's on Netflix. There's 60 episodes, which I'm 2 episodes almost done, and which, by the way, by the way, I started about 3 days ago.
Bro,
dude, I blow through shows.
Grant's gonna pass out halfway through this like workout because he's like, bro, I haven't slept in 3 days.
Nope. Here's the thing. So I sleep for like 8 hours each night, man.
Jesus.
Dude, I'm telling you, I just turn it on. I do my things. I make sure it's in the background. You know, especially if there's something that's important happens, I kind of figure out exactly where. Cause like again, I've been watching it since I was 6. I can know when things are happening, when things aren't happening.
You don't necessarily need to pay attention as closely as somebody like brand
I do
new.
and I don't. So like if it is subbed, then yes. But if it is dubbed, no. Dubbed is where the English.
Okay.
Right. Subbed is where it's Japanese. So then you kind of have to like go, oh, okay, I literally cannot do anything. I have to like focus in on this. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Which also I really do appreciate, because since then you can really appreciate the art that goes into it. Because like these people, which that's a whole fucked up industry. You think the fitness industry's messed up? Holy cow! But anyway, so it's about this kid whose name is Gon, G-O-N. He's like 12 years old. And he leaves his island to become a world famous hunter.
Wait, so he left his island?
Yeah.
So his parents could say he was gone.
No. His parents
are like, hey, have you heard of Gone? He's gone.
Well, the thing is that his parents.
Hey, no spoilers here.
He doesn't know anything about his parents. They say it like at the beginning anyway. He doesn't know anything about his parents. He was raised by his aunt.
Go ahead.
Right.
I gotta remember something.
And so he's out there to become like the world's most famous hunter, and also to find his dad.
Okay.
Right? Because since a lot of people have talked about his dad previously. And so he just goes through a lot of obstacles, in which, in order to become a licensed hunter, right, you have to go
Hunter
through,
of what?
It's a hunter. It's like this prestigious work class.
Oh, okay.
Right?
That's okay.
And in order for you to get that prestigious level, you have to go through multiple exams. You either pass or fail or do whatever, right? And so he meets some people along the way, and then some other things come up.
Sure.
And so that's typically what happens in a lot of animes. I mean, like Naruto, he goes out to take he wants to become the Hokage, which is the leader of the village, and a lot of things pop up in his way, and he has to kind of stop those, and yeah, so
Dope.
I mean, it's very, very, very high level. So
Yeah.
Animation is okay. It's decent at times. The dubbed seems to skip sometimes. So whenever their mouths are moving, they don't quite accurately get it.
But I appreciate that even more. I kind of like that.
It just kind of seems sloppy to me.
But yeah.
But no, I mean, the plot lines are really good, and this one's honestly, I think, a lot more gruesome than a lot of the other ones that I watched. So
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate it. And then it was just really surprising because, like, I can kind of guess some plot lines, but for this one, I'm
Keeps
like,
on your toes.
yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea. So, yeah, I watched a lot, even the Netflix ones. The Netflix have came out with their own too.
Okay.
So
Cool.
but yeah,
Bro,
fun little fact about anime.
fun little fact. Speaking of series and what people watch,
Yeah.
sorry, I had like a. Oh my god, what's wrong with my voice?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I had like an air bubble in the back of my throat.
Did you finally watch Generation Iron?
Absolutely.
1, 2, and 3?
Absolutely, baby.
You did?
100%. Stab me up.
You
But
got
before we
your
get into
homework
that,
done?
well,
Well, that's going to be a separate thing.
that'll be its own separate thing. But I'll say this, bro. What did you think of Game of Thrones?
Oh, don't get me started on this.
Let me hear it.
Don't get me
Like I
started
said,
on
I've
this.
never seen an episode. I don't really know. All I know is that I listened to a podcast earlier today, and from what I've seen on Twitter and everything, like, bro, there's a petition
Yeah.
to redo season 8.
There's like 1.75
Yeah.
million.
Ah!
Yeah.
What?
It's pretty massive. No, I mean,
Bro,
like,
hit the people. Give me the cliff notes.
I don't think it's
Happy or
going
sad?
to. Well,
Tell me what you thought about it.
the ending or the show in general.
Just how do you think they ended the 11-year thing? Did they do
Well, 8
just by it? Or 8-year thing? Did they do just by it?
No,
Yes or no?
no, it was absolutely horrible.
Horrible.
It's absolutely horrible. No,
Okay.
it's that it was.
And also, if anyone who watches the Game of Thrones and is tuning into this, like, oh, I don't want a spoiler. Hey, it's been out for what? 2
Well-
weeks?
Oh, multiple. I mean, you're gonna get spoiled anyway.
Kick rocks. Like, go ahead and watch. If you're not too a fan, go ahead, Grant. Lay down the law. I don't care. We're gonna spoil
no.
some stuff.
No, I'm
Otherwise,
saying-
turn it off, boys.
I'm saying I'm very intrigued to hear about your thoughts, so definitely leave them down below. I am super interested to hear about what other people think about the ending.
I'll tell you what, I have not met or heard, and like I'm not in that arena to talk about it, or I'm not hearing about it every
Yeah.
single day. But from what I've gathered, not one thing has been good about it. I've not
So-
heard one person say,
Oh,
"Hey,
there he
that was a
goes.
perfect ending. That was dope."
He finally went over the big,
He did.
big
It's
little
about
plot.
time too, boys.
Yeah, about time. But okay, so to give you a little bit of context, I've watched it since season 3, like from week to week.
Religiously from season 3.
Since season 3,
Yeah.
from week to week, right? And
So we're pulling on the heartstrings. God, I
Yeah.
almost choked on it.
yeah, and which I appreciated seasons 1 through 6, 7 and 8. I could really care less about, but seasons 1 through 6 were absolutely phenomenal, and that's because they had some texture off of it, right? They had a book that they could relay a lot more of the information, right? Season 4 is actually kind of whenever it starts veering off a little bit, but they were still able to grasp some of the same ideals,
Yeah.
right? And I just really thought it was very, very poorly edited, closer to the
Like
end.
the CGI was bad.
No, not the CGI, but the storytelling.
Oh, okay.
The story, the whole storyboard.
Yeah, yeah.
So say for instance, episode 3, right? Episode 3
Of what season?
of this past season
Okay.
was probably one. They're
That was the fight scene, right? That was the fight
big fight scene, right? The hour and a half long, the most epic thing that honestly probably happened on television you could even possibly even think of. Other than like Super Bowls, but like this is actually, you know, fantasy, which is pretty crazy to think about, that this was it is in the top 5 of the most watched of all time.
I heard it was like number 1.
I think the season finale was.
Okay.
But then like this was within the top 5, which is insane.
Stupid to think about. Like that's insane to think about.
They own like 3, I think, out of the top 5, something like that. It's stupid, right? And which in this past season, like 2 of them are there. Anyway, it just okay. So in that fight scene,
yep.
You see all of these characters, which even beforehand, the episode 2, people were like almost going into their full circle of like emotions in the show. So like Brienne, right? She becomes knighted. She sees Jaime. Tyrion finally gets like he finally gets to be with his like friends. I mean, you have Samwell giving his sword to Jorah and all this other stuff, and everything came into full circle, right, with those characters.
Yeah.
The one thing, I just cannot stand is that every single one of them, because since they literally built it up to where they're like, okay, some of these might die, right? And which that's how the show is, right? Major characters die, which I'm honestly I absolutely love, because since there's so much suspense in it.
Sure. Keeps you guessing.
None of them died.
Really?
Not one.
Damn.
Not one of them. And I'm like, how? And then the thing is that their editing style made them look like they were struggling even at the beginning, whenever the horde of whites, which is the zombies, right, came in.
Yeah, watch the words here.
What?
I was just kidding.
Oh yeah, that's what they call it in the show. Anyway, whenever the zombies came in, and like they were struggling at the beginning, and then even closer to the end, you have one of them like literally crying and sitting with a dagger, and he's like, I cannot do this anymore, almost, right? And he's like struggling, and they all survive. It's like, how do these secondary / major characters all survive from this battle of men versus evil?
Yeah.
And it's like, you all survive there, but then you also die at the, like a lot of them, or not a lot of them, but some of them die right at the end of it. And I'm like, what?
It's like you can get through this, but you can't get through that. Like what?
That, and then like, actually even, if not all of them except for one, survived even the whole series. It's like, I don't understand. I don't understand that it really lost the touch of Game of Thrones, because they were trying to condense 10 episodes of what they particularly did into 6 episodes, right? And so in 10 episodes, you can have more build-up, you can have more conversations with people, you can have more texture to like the reasons why people are doing things.
Sure.
I felt like if they kept the 10 episodes, I think I would have been 100%.
What was the reason why they didn't? Was it just, fuck it, we're not doing it this time?
I honestly don't know why. But I think the documentary might explain it.
Something? Yeah.
No.
A documentary?
Yeah. There's a 2-hour documentary premiering this Sunday off of it.
Oh damn! I'm sure that's gonna be a lot of people
just this
watching.
last season.
Oh shit!
Just this last season.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. But anyway, no. HBO actually went to the producers or writers, and they were like, how many seasons do you want? And they said, we want a total of like, I think it was 73 episodes
total,
73 74 hours. Like we will tell our story in this amount of time. They go, okay, right? And pretty much they wrote him a blank check, because since they knew that the show was going to do well, right? And of course at the beginning, they had limited money and everything else, and then it started blowing up closer to like season 2, season 3. Mm-hmm. And then that's when you could even tell the production was complete, like night and day. Yeah. Like you were like, whoa, okay, what did I just see here? And the score in it is phenomenal. I love the score. I love that, like the visual effects completely changed the game whenever it comes to
CGI is well done.
Whenever it comes to TV, it completely changed the game, because like it's just it's also well done. And then like the storytelling of the characters are really well done, but the ending just sucked.
Really?
Yeah, it just give the throne to the most uninteresting person ever.
Yeah.
At the end. Anyway, I could do a full hour if I really wanted to. So it really sucks. I mean, I get it. Like, you know,
And I'll tell you what, you're not going to make everyone happy no matter how you end a big series like that. But I'll tell you this, I haven't heard one good thing like, hey, you know what? That's exactly how I wanted it to happen. And you know what? Who knows? I don't know anything about it, but
I actually watched the podcast, and I have only seen one person. Really? One person out of the multiple people I've ever talked to that has actually said, you know what? I actually didn't mind it. It's like, what?
It's like, okay.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Yeah. Some people were saying that episode 2 was one of the best episodes, and I hardly disagree. I honestly think episode 4 was the best episode.
Yeah.
In this past season. But anyway, there you
go.
That's some fighting words there.
Yeah.
So,
that's right.
Yeah, but now that HBO has that Game of Thrones money, they can start using it into other shows. There's some good ass shows coming out. There's gonna be some really good ones coming out. Just wait.
Hell yeah.
So
that's dope, dude. Well, what are we hitting today?
Hamstrings, calves, and biceps.
And yes, you guys heard that right. Hamstring, calves, and biceps. Hell of a trio there.
Figured 4 exercises each, at least.
12 exercises today, boys.
12 exercises, which that's doable.
Absolutely,
that's like 6 supersets. You can do that.
How do you want to do it?
I've done that before.
I mean, I'm saying like, how do you want to? Giant sets, so 3 each, or just?
No, we'll go hamstring, then hamstring calf, then calf, then hamstring calf, and then
hamstring,
and then we'll hit bicep.
Absolutely, boys.
Unless if you want to do a calf bicep, then we can do that. Then we'll just wait for, yeah.
I mean,
typically
today's all Grant. So if I come back crying or bloody, you know Grant did some work
I'm picking all this stuff?
Absolutely, Grant.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll put my input in, but I'm kind of following Grant today.
So leg curls, RDLs, Nordic curls, and then one more thing. Probably lying curls.
Yeah, I like those.
I'm not a huge fan of lying ones. I like the standing ones a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
we'll kind of mess around with it.
Well, we're gonna do both because it's unilateral, bilateral.
And I'll tell you this much, folks: we got nobody in this gym. It's summer, summer hours are in full effect. And when I was in the gym yesterday, there was probably 15 people, including workers total. So I mean,
wonderful.
She's gonna be prime time for games.
Plus, it's Memorial Day weekend, so people are like, "I'm gonna go to the lake and get drunk.
I'm gonna grill." What?
Well, I don't mind grilling. Grilling's nice.
No, I mean like, but I will never hang out with anybody if the only reason that if somebody thinks they need to do something because of something, like, hey, it's Monday, like on Memorial Day Monday, if somebody's like, if they never grill food, but then they're gonna go out on Monday and go grill, take a hike, jump off a cliff. I'm not hanging out.
I'm probably
Grant?
No, I'm not.
Watch it.
I'm not going to grill.
No, you can, but I'm saying if you grill, if you never grill, 364 days out of there, you don't touch a grill. But on Memorial Day, you grill, take a hike.
And I won't.
See ya.
No, I probably will be getting sushi or something.
Getting sloshy with some sushi?
I always do.
There you go. I mean, you unpatriotic son of a bitch. Getting sushi on Memorial Day. You will have a burger and fries and a Coke, and I will be damned.
No. How's it feeling? How did it taste? How did it go down?
I'll tell you what, it tasted good. There's I think it like decayed my ice cubes. Like, what the hell?
It happens. So pretty much it didn't mix well.
This is in my body, and it looks like an acid is corroded on my eyes.
It just means it didn't mix well, in which it just leaves a little bit of a residue.
And I'm fine with it. I'm feeling good. I'm starting to get a little bit of the tings.
I mean, my tingles are already done right now, so.
I mean, let's hit it.
As I was discussing and getting heated, I was like, okay, well, I'm done for.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks. Thanks for tuning in. If you don't watch anime and you didn't watch Game of Thrones, you hated this episode, and that's fine. But hey,
Sorry.
guess what? Deal with it. You guys get to see our beautiful faces. We're back again, episode 17.
And we're
in the Space Mobile. We got a post show coming up too. We're gonna go kill hamstring calves biceps. That's right, you heard it again. And yeah, folks, thanks for checking in, and we're gonna go kill this workout.
Woo!